Alright YouTube, how's everybody doing out there today? This is Mountain Man McKenna on a Sunday afternoon. I've had these ribs, big rack of ribs, were on sale last week at the grocery store. I've been picked them up and they've been sitting in the fridge. I've been trying to think about what I'm going to do with them. I don't eat a whole lot of ribs. I think they're delicious, but I've only had them, I could count probably on two hands in my life, maybe the amount of time I've actually had ribs. So this is brand new to me, and I have never tried to cook them. I do like them, so I'm kind of excited. It might be something I do from time to time now on, and I'm trying to go with an Asian theme. I'm gonna do just like a basic rub with some spices that I have, and then I bought this chai sweet chili sauce. I don't know if you can see that label there. Get it in the light. Bought that at the grocery store, and I'm gonna glaze it with that as well. I'm not sure if I'm gonna baste. And then we'll see what we're gonna do sauce-wise with it. I'm trying to get pork juice all over my spice jar. All right, well, let's get it on. Get some on there. Won't do too much of the Cavenders. Just like a classic Greek seasoning. We're gonna come over top of that with a lot of paprika. Has kind of get a little smoky flavor. We got maybe a little more. All right. And I'm a little bit limited for cooking ribs. I watched a lot of YouTube videos to get prepared for this, and you know, a lot of guys got smokers and they've got like wood chips and stuff they put on the grill. I have a pretty basic setup. This is a really small grill, and so I don't have all that. And I didn't want to go out and spend a bunch of money on a bunch of stuff just to cook ribs one time. So I wouldn't mind having a nice setup, maybe one day. But I'm happy with what I got for right now. I got a pretty small place where I live, so. Okay, let's get this other side done. cabiners. We're gonna need more on this side. Ooh, I should have cleaned that. We got some marbling on the outside of that. We'll leave it on there. It'll probably cook off. All right, that ought to be good. Just rub that in. Okay. There's probably about 1,000 things that I'm doing wrong, and I'm gonna do wrong today. If you got a way you like doing ribs and you're watching this video, shoot me a comment, because I might try to make them again and try a different way. You never know. But if you don't try, you never learn. All right, just rub paprika in there. Make sure we get down on the sides too. All right, looks like we got the dry rub done. Both sides looking pretty good. All right, I'm gonna start wrapping it up. Let's pause this video and we'll start a new one.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
All right, so these ribs have been marinating in the fridge, all wrapped up for about 5 hours now. So now it's time to put them on the grill and get cooking. Here we go. How's that grill looking? Ooh, it's looking a little hot. I'm not sure that thermostat is too good, but we've got this grill on low. And we've got these ribs on here. The foil is wrapped up in a way that we shouldn't get any flame ups. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut that back down, and we're gonna cook these for about an hour. because they're all wrapped up like that. Supposedly they should turn out pretty good. And then we'll have one final step, and that's to finish them off on the grill once they've, because they're gonna kind of steam here. All right, so we got the ribs off the grill and putting that. All right, so here they are. They're looking pretty good. I'll turn them over. You can see I did get a little burn on some of these on the end. That is likely because I put the sauce, after I put the dry rub, I put some of that sauce on them beforehand. And that sauce made it likely to caramelize and burn, but it didn't destroy it, the whole set of ribs. I think it looks pretty good. We're gonna sauce it up and throw it back on the grill to put a nice finish on it. And I'll come back later. Uh-oh, my rice is ready. Okay, I got these guys re-sauced with some more of that Asian's, that sweet Thai chili sauce. Got it rubbed it back on both sides, give it a nice glaze. Gonna get that, take it out on the grill, about 2.5 minutes on each side. Caramelize that up nice and finished, and we'll bring it back and see how we did. All right, so here we go. We got the grill turned up a little bit now. Let's see if we can get underneath these ribs. We're gonna get them on this grill. We got them sauced up, so we might see some flames. We're gonna keep the top of that grill open, because we're just trying to get a sear on this. We're not really trying to cook them anymore on the inside at this point. Trying to seal all that in from the outside. Hey, as you can see, we got a little flare up. Not too bad, but hopefully those are looking pretty good. We're gonna get one last thing done on these ribs. We'll finish them up. Ooh, that looks pretty good. What do you say? Let's take a look, get a zoom in there. That sizzle. Ooh, that sizzle. Oh yeah. It's a little, we got some caramelization, got a little burnt. I wouldn't say it's the end of the world. Most of the meat's on top. So we'll give it a couple more minutes on that bottom, finish those bottoms up. We'll be a little more careful on the bottom. Keep that top open. All right. All right, that should be about it. Let's take a look at how we did. Flip them before we take them over. All right. Got a little char grill on there. Let's get these bad boys inside and get a good look at them. Hey, there we go. So these are done. Let's see how flexible they are. Oh yeah, they're still pretty tender and on the inside. We got a little char on the outside from that grill, gave it a little extra flavor. Sealed in that sauce one more time. I'm gonna plate it up and we're gonna see how it is. We're gonna let these sit. We're actually gonna let these sit for about 5 minutes and then plate them up. We'll see you guys soon. Hey there, Mountain Man McKenna here. Finishing up, wrapping up this rib video. And I got a little taste here, but we'll show you in a second. I just wanted to kind of give you my idea about this plating. You might not see ribs served like this too often. And what I've got working here, since I went with that Thai sweet chili sauce, spicy chili sauce, I decided to go with kind of an Asian theme for the rest of the dinner. So I got some lettuce there, some rice, and some kimchi. And we're gonna try to do some lettuce wraps. That lettuce ain't the best for lettuce wraps. It's romaine, but we'll try to make it work. So basically what you do, you get a little get some rice in a redder, make a little choco out of that lettuce, and then put some rice in it, maybe some kimchi, and then put some of that rib meat on top of it and eat it like a little taco or lettuce wrap. And so that's how that's done. And this has kind of got an Asian twist to it since we did an Asian sauce. And we'll be back in just a second to see what it tastes like. All right, we'll do just a taste test with the meat. So we got one rib pieced off here. Give you a close up of that meat. Nice and pink and juicy and tender. That is good. That's Blue Dragon Thai sweet chili sauce. Got it, Harris Teeter. Real good. Probably not your typical rib sauce in this country. But man, these ribs are juicy and tender. And that's the first time I ever cooked ribs, so I'm happy with the way it came out for sure. I won't win any contests, but I'll be back in a minute. We'll get one of the lettuce wraps together. And then we'll wrap this video up all neat and finished. All right, so this is a lettuce wrap situation. I got a piece of romaine lettuce here. Again, Boston lettuce, like leaf lettuce. I think that works much better. Something real leafy. This is pretty firm, but it'll work in a pinch. And so I got some rice in there already, some Zatarain's yellow rice, delish. And I'm gonna put some kimchi on top of that. And then we're just gonna put some pork meat, some barbecued rib pork meat right on top of that. And here we have a delicious little snack. So anyway, here we go. Asian barbecue ribs, lettuce wrap with kimchi and Zatarain's yellow rice and romaine lettuce. That is pretty good. It's pretty good. That rib meat really stands out. Can't really taste the kimchi a whole lot. And the rice. Again, wouldn't go with the romaine lettuce. If I did another lettuce wrap, go with something a little bit more like the, what is it, those Boston leaves. They're big, soft, looks like they're made to be little tortillas almost. But last bite here, and I'm gonna wrap this up. This is Asian barbecue ribs, lettuce wraps with Mountain Man McKenna in Charlotte, North Carolina today. And God bless you all. And that's a wrap.